everybody, TJ.
It's Pete, what's happening?
Hey, man, we're two educated guys trying to figure this out, man.
Word. Right now, we're trying to figure out Lil Peep, Come Over When You're Sober, Part 1. He just dropped it not too long ago. But hey, any artist you want to get featured on that artist spotlight, make sure you visit Educated Freedom. Click on that artist spotlight.
And don't forget to subscribe and like our shit and get you about 5 of these shirts. I'm not going to be mad at you whatsoever, but we're about to jump into this album and see what it's all about.
Word. We're just going to breeze through it a little bit and check it out. So, we starting with
Ben's Truck.
Start with Ben's Truck. So we did a reaction to Ben's Truck. It's definitely a dope song. One of the best songs on this album. I think so.
Brand new bitch, back of the club with the cowboy clip. Iced out teeth when I iced out whip with the limousine tints. You can suck my dick. Red switch up when you in the Benz truck. Hoes won't fuck till the bitch good luck. Hoes won't fuck cause it just came up. Drugs in my nose, good drugs in my cup. I don't wanna wait now, but I know you gon' make me. Who you wanna hate now? Pretty soon you gonna hate me. Can't indicate now. All that hate don't faze me. All the money that I make now, I never let it change me. I don't wanna wait now, but I know you gon' make me. Who you wanna hate now? Pretty soon you gonna.
Yo, we're going to stop here because the majority of our reaction was when we first heard it. Check out the video in the past, but
Word.
what we said pretty much is we thought it was a dope song, and it was definitely a time to where you can definitely tell he made his image. He's actually going somewhere and he's found his sound, right? And he's doing a lot of singing, right? Because we're trying to figure out if he's more of a singer or more of a rapper, which it seems like he's just like right in the fucking middle of the shit, you know?
Right, and with this track, Ben's Truck, I mean, definitely, you know, one of the more flagship songs from the album. And it seemed like a period Lil Peep was getting away from like his signature style, which I think is that like have the whole song like kind of repeat in a way, like write a certain section and then really, you know, say it over and over again throughout the song to really catch the listener. Which like I think he had in songs like Witchblades, you know, he came with the hook Witchblades, cocaine, golf boy click and the whole shake, you know, shit like that. And I think people more so know him for that type of style of those type of songs he was dropping. So we just gonna go to the next song, Save That Shit. Check it out, listen to it, all that shit like that. It's a dope like sample or string or whatever kind of. It sounds like a detuned string a little bit. Then the guitar comes in. This is definitely a Lil Peep vibe. Like it's like the guitar captures the whole like signature like Lil Peep sound. I feel.
So this is my first time ever hearing it.
Tell me you can say that shit. All she wants is payback for the way I always play that shit. You ain't getting nothing that I'm saying. Don't tell me you ill. Nothing like them other motherfuckers. I can make you rich.
Whoa, he's saying I can make you rich. Before he's just like, yo, you gonna suck it in this truck. That's a flip for real. But it's dope though.
Baby, won't you take me back?
I'm really digging that like sample or whatever it is.
I could make you rich. Nothing like them other motherfuckers. I could make you rich. For my life, can't say that, girl. Don't tell me you could.
So So you know what, we're just gonna pause there and dissect it a little bit from what we think. I think this is one of the better songs on this album. You know, at least from my perspective, from hearing it a couple times. You know, I don't want to give like a full review because you really need time to digest each song and get the nuances of each thing. But as far as what I can hear from first listen, you know, like Save That Shit, Bright Side, and Ben's Truck were more of the standout tracks to me. And like this song has more of like a vibe to it, where it's like, you know, signature Lil Peep. It's like sort of like sad. I can kind of like picture like or visualize like somebody sitting in a corner almost when I listen to this song and when I listen to the vibe of the sample.
I imagine an old guy, old as fuck, in a corner crying because he wasted his life away on stupid shit. Feel me?
Good.
That's what I imagine.
That's what it is. But we're gonna go to Awful Things.
God damn, this shit sad as shit. But he can make somebody rich though.
You can make you rich, ho.
Make you rich.
Fuck with Lil Peep. Call that nigga daddy.
Whoa. Going to the pump.
Actually didn't like this song. I'm gonna just keep it. He got Tracy on it though, so. Something sounds awful about it though.
I think people are arguing too about this. Like, this is gonna be a song people are arguing with him because it's
like
no beat.
It's like too much going on. I don't know.
No, it's like he's playing around. It sounds like good. That's a lot of power in that chorus. He just get more to the punk side. That's all it is. Alternative, you can say, you know. Because I don't think it's meant to. Because I guess you're really used to him being like kind of calmish. Probably. And then it's like this is more upbeat and more like.
Yeah. Like, or this could be one of them songs we gotta listen to it a few times to really like it.
Damn. Shit. Oh my god, that is some sad ass lyrics. That shit is
like
sad.
it sounds like a happier song, but with just sad.
No, that shit is sad.
Like just from the sound of it.
It's like if you listen to it, it's like, oh, it's happy, yeah, marshmallows and Care Bears and shit. And then it's just like, you listen to it, you're like, shit, damn.
I mean, Awful Things Burn Me Down, all kinds of shit like that. I'm like, damn.
Shit.
But me, when I first listened to it,
we have a picture of him on my screen, by the way,
right.
And like when he was saying all these awful things, I actually looked at him in his eyes, and I was like, Peep, it's fucked up. He looked at me back, he said, fuck you, bro. And I said, shit, Peep, you the man. Just wanted to say that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, shit gets like that sometimes.
Gotta look away from the screen.
It definitely gets like that.
Can we get to the screen for a second? Can we look at the screen?
Oh man,
I can
probably put a picture up.
Okay, we're gonna put a picture up, and you're gonna see why I was like, shit, Peep.
Like this is basically the album cover.
Shit.
So
we're gonna put a picture somewhere, but you're gonna be like, God damn, Pete. Don't
but
look at me like that, dog.
I don't know if it's because of the way it's like sequence where you go from like Save That Shit and then you go to Awful Things, which is like it's like a big jump in the vibe of it. I don't know.
I feel like his vibe is very consistent with like I am gonna say some sad shit, and you're gonna forget me, girl. But until you forget me, I'm gonna disrespect the shit out you. I don't know. Let me know if I'm wrong down below, but that's kind of what I'm getting from it. It's like, you know, you either sucking my dick in a bench truck, or maybe you're doing something else. AKA forgetting about me, because I ain't shit.
Word. Let's move on to You Said.
This is like some stuff you wish you could say to somebody in high school. You know, like, just forgive me, girl. It's just a moment in life. See this letter I wrote you? Just burn it. Just burn it. I'm a memory. Damn, that's deep shit.
It's crazy.
Yep. Oh.
See, this is like a love album. Like people saying, like
That is the most dark love ever, man. Like, that's dope. It's stuff you play whenever you just break up with your girlfriend. Under some supervision, of course. You don't know which way you're gonna go.
I think Pete always just writes one verse and just says it twice or 3 times.
Oh, for real, yeah.
It's like one long hook. That's the style, though. It would also be cool if he like harmonized it a little bit too. That would be.
I think it's a pretty decent song. I felt like it was a good song. Like, just the fact, God, it's just everything is just super dark, but it's like a catchy dark. Like, it's like, how does if you were thinking about Lil Peep and you're Lil Peep's biggest fan, how would Lil Peep handle a breakup? I got it. He would say, you know what, I'm gonna do a bunch of drugs that I was gonna do with you, but without you, because I don't give a fuck about you, and always I'm not gonna like trip about you because I got my drugs.
And I'm gonna do my dosage, and I'm gonna do yours too. And I might just overdose.
If I OD, that's your fault. Because you weren't here with me.
You should have been here doing them.
Damn, because I don't got time.
You should have been splitting these drugs up.
You should got split it. You know, I'm trying to overconsume. You know, shit, sharing is caring.
But yeah, like as far as this song goes, I mean, I think this is more like the Lil Peep vibe. I don't know, Awful Things was just kind of a little thrown off for me as far as like the sequencing goes. Like maybe he should have. I don't know how he should have done it. Maybe they sequenced it like that for a reason. Maybe they had a feel they was going for, but I don't know.
I don't know. I just think the album is very consistent. Like, it's pretty consistent on the lyrics and it's consistent on the tone in a sense. Even though there was like a flip on it. So like it's funny because like he looks at it like, oh, you know, dude, I'm kind of thinking of like, yo, it's, you know, it's if somebody was to mix this together, I would be like, okay, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if they let me know if they did a thought process about putting it together. I don't know if they did that or not.
Word. Well,
I really just don't.
We're gonna go to Better Off Dying. Fuck.
God damn.
Nigga,
well,
don't.
Better Off dying, and then there's the bright side. I guess there's a bright side after dying, and then there's problems. Shit. Ben's truck, save that shit. Awful Things. You said Better Off Dying, the bright side and problems. Damn,
I mean, maybe that's how they wanted it. Maybe they should have put Bright Side last and make Happy Note.
Lil Peep doesn't end happy. You know that.
It's like he could have took the vibe to something more optimistic, but
it's like Rev the beat. It's interesting. His flow's interesting. Whoever's making the beats though,
Smokestack, shout out to Smoke.
Like, and then like managing his vocals and everything too. Like, you know, like put a little auto-tune on there.
Well, like I said earlier, I would like to hear him do some melodies. Well, not melodies, some harmonies.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Because it seems like he's just doubling that lead vocal in there.
Well, it's like we went to the concert. Yeah, we can stop that. Dope song, but we went to the concert. It was kind of Yeah, his vocals are. It's just interesting, man, because like Lil Peep, he has his formula. He sticks right to it every time. Whether it's a slow beat, fast beat, happy beat, sad. It's like the beat dictates how you feel, but he's still gonna say his sad shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's groovy, but it's like groovy. What the hell? But you know, his beat dictates the feeling, and then it throws you off by the words when you hear it. You're like, oh, okay, you know. Wow. Like, if he was to say, I love you, girl, I would be like, I wouldn't even know what the fuck to think.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
better off dying. But we going to get into my favorite song from the album, The Bright Side. Let's talk to that bright side. Shout out to Smokestack for the beat, though.
Yeah. He is picking the right ones to make his beat.
I know that you want me, you know that I want you. The memories haunt me, I know that they haunt you too. But it's alright, you'll be fine. Baby, it's alright, you'll be fine. As long as you're mine, take a look at the time. It gets cold at night when you're alone outside. But it's fine, I'll be fine. Baby, no mind, girl, baby, no mind. Just look at the bright side. Just look at the club life. I gotta look at the bright side. I guess she wasn't the one, right? This isn't what love like, that's for sure. Help me find a way to pass the time. Everyone said we like short, but I wanna die.
Everybody's telling me life's short, good, I would have died.
To make you mine.
God damn. Shit. Well, and also we reacted to it, so look at our reaction in the past.
Word.
You'll kind of see what we really feel about it, and you'll kind of understand, but, yo, shit.
I mean, just from like the vibe of the song for the Bright Side, it's one of my favorite because I like the melody that he did with the song. I like the whole flow, the whole vibe that he put with the song, and it's real catchy the way that the hook comes off. It's one of those songs that can easily just kind of catch you. So that's why I like it.
I mean,
I think it's the best song on the album, but you know.
Yeah.
What song y'all think is
Right
best?
Side, he'll be fine, right? I mean, I think Lil Peep was one of them artists, too. This is my opinion. Like, I couldn't listen to Lil Peep on repeat. Like, right? I'll have to listen to a couple of his songs and then take a break and then come back and then take a break and then come back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot. Like, and if you're sitting there and you're just thinking and you're just going through something.
Shit, and actually,
Shit.
most of the songs repeat anyway, so you really only gotta listen to the first half because the second
Really,
half
the
gonna
second
be
half going to be the same.
the
Yeah.
same thing.
Well, that's what's going to be problems.
Problems.
I don't know what the fuck I did. Bloopers.
Alternative rock.
You know, people's just in a class of his own though, because there's nobody doing what he's doing though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like nobody is doing this.
Spend a lot of time in the background. You know, I spend a lot of time in the background. Every time that we together, I black out. Every time that we together, she tap out. I remember, but she part of my past now.
It sounded like he was trying to harmonize at that one point, but maybe it wasn't strong enough, so they lowered
Took
it.
a pill and we passed out. I made a deal with the devil. You know I got my problems. No, you got yours too. No, you got yours too. Hold on to my revolver. Ain't looking for you.
God damn. It's like it is like it's really. Oh man, that is so interesting. That is so interesting. When he found his perfection though, so it's very similar.
Spend a lot of time in the background. You know, I spend a lot of time in the background. Every time that we together.
Lil Peep spent a lot of time in the background.
Damn.
But yeah, this song is a little more Peep-esque, you know what I mean? Last track on the album. Problems, dope song, had a dope vibe to it, more of a, you know, lethargic kind of song, but
I mean, fuck, it's Lil Peep. I mean, Lil Peep is doing what
dope.
Lil Peep does. He's going on a slow song where the whole album, slow, medium, or fast, and he has like the two bridges. He has his singing, boom, chorus, sings, chorus, sings. And he's a master of that shit.
Yeah,
like, he's a master of that. And, like, it's so cool because, like, his whole team is brilliant enough to put a masterpiece together. That's what's so cool because it's not like, you don't listen to it and be like, you have to actually listen to it and try to find stuff. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is, like, out there. It's a well put together album. You just gotta be in a mood for Peep. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta be in a mood. Like, you have to be in the mood to listen to Peep. This is one of them albums where, you know, I feel like each and every track was good on its own merit. You know what I'm saying? Just to be real honest with you. All of them are very, you know what I'm saying? And you can kind of tell that the beat carries it, but him rap singing, whatever the hell that you want to call it. You know, it's going to be about pretty much women and how, you know, go ahead and go on your own way. I'ma do drugs, and that's it.
Bitch, get out of here.
Suicidal. And that's what Lil Peep is, man. No matter what the song is, no matter what the whatchamacallit is, it's the same thing. Yeah, and it's cool because he makes it work for him. Like, he found his niche, and he can make about 100 songs like this. And honestly, we'll probably listen to all of them because each of them is different, but it's similar. You feel me? Not a lot of people are able to perfect that craft and put out steady hits.
And as far as like his whole vibe, like as far as his stance on relationships, he takes more of like a sub role on not like
a sub role,
but it's just
What?
more like the other side of the relationship. Like, damn, you cheating on me, so I don't need you. You're a fucking bitch. As opposed to the I'm over you.
No,
I
he's
don't
like
need you, bitch.
You
more
did
like,
some shit.
You fucking
I'm gonna
mistreat
fuck
me.
myself up. That's how he's
Yeah,
taking
it's
it.
like
You did something.
It's a kind of sub a little bit. Like,
I don't know if is that a some. I don't know. You have to really. So explain that. How's it sub? I guess you gotta explain that to me.
I'm just thinking of it from like the, you know, because it plays into the whole suicidal thing. Because it's like I'm suicidal. I already got low self-esteem in a way.
You said sub, or you said sub as far as submissive, right?
Yeah, sub as far as submissive and like kind of lower as opposed to taking the like
higher route.
The higher
he takes
route.
the low route.
He takes the low route.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of like, I agree with you on that because I don't necessarily know if that's submission because he's like, go. If you're very submissive, you would say whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Right? That's what I would think submissive would be. But what he does do a lot of albums is he never takes the high route. Ever. He's that guy that, you know what? I can go the high route, but fuck that. I'm going to go the lowest of the low. And what's the lowest of the low, right? Let's really talk about that.
I'm going to do drugs. I'm
going to
kill
do
myself
drugs.
if you
I'm
leave
going to
me.
kill myself, and it's your fault. When in actuality, just being realistic, it's really your fault for doing that to yourself. For letting this person affect you that much. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the reality of it, but it's interesting because that's what he does. He says, you know what? You do this, it's okay. I'm still going to do this, and it's going to hurt me because of you're doing that. When in actuality, you know, I'm a fan of, like, if that's what you do, just what you, I'm going to do drugs. Yo, if you're going to be here or not, oh, well, I'm still going to do drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'm a fan of that rather than, like, I'm going to kill myself more. I'm going to kill myself because you left. Or just, like, it's like he wants to cause
like
misery.
Getting shitted on by the pretty girl.
It's like you can see how girls would go crazy get into that situation. Like, oh, he doesn't care. No, motherfucker, he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, give you a perfect example. there's somebody out there right now who people are trying to figure out why is he like not saying something, right? You should know if you're watching the news. And it's because he really just doesn't care. That's it. And like he's in a position where this is the only way that he shows that he cares, Lil Peep, is by showing I care by hurting myself. But that's a fucked up way of thinking.
Yeah, and
I care about hurting myself.
And that what kind of makes the whole like mood and the whole vibe.
Yeah.
You know, of the album. But I mean, side note, I think all the tracks are cool.
All the tracks are cool.
Except I think Awful Things should have been left off of it, and that's my only thing about it. But that's my personal opinion.
I feel like you go into Lil Peep, you gotta understand what you're going into. You can't go Lil Peep and be like, all right, I'm gonna set aside an hour, and then nobody breaks down what Lil Peep is. Like, yo, if you know what Lil Peep is, and you're gonna go into it and understand. But if you don't, bro, you're gonna be in there like, what the, what the, as far as, it's a cool beat. But you're going to kind of have some thoughts in your head like, yo, fuck this. Like, fuck everything. You got to kind of check that a little bit. That's
especially if you're trying to get in a positive space.
I
can't really think of a time, like, say like a regular person. Not the people that listen to people aren't regular. But say, like, a regular person was to just turn it on. There's no activity or shit you can be doing that you can play Peep outside of you maybe being affected by some of the things he's talking about and trying to find some kind of, empathy with it.
Yeah, and let me know, like, what you do. Like, do you do anything while you listen to Lil Peep? What do you do when you listen to Lil Peep? Because I can honestly tell you that, doing everything I do, I have to listen to Lil Peep if I'm kicking it with some homeboys and we talking and you kind of hear something and you're going through, like, a breakup. I can't listen to Lil Peep, like, by myself. In the dark, I would just, oh man, no. Right. But he does it because he has that dark mode on there.
To understand.
He has that dark mode. He knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like a master at his craft. Like it's a great album. Like it's a great album. It's great produced. It's on some top of the line stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta understand what you're getting into.
Word. And that was our review of Come Over When You're Sober. Review, listen, whatever you want to call it. But, nigga, we just did the shit.
We just did it.
Shout out to Peep. Shout out to Smokestack. Everybody who put together this wonderful album.
Yep.
And we're looking forward to part 2.
Yep.
And, hey, any artists, you want to get featured in that artist spotlight, make sure you visit Educated Freedom. Click on that artist spotlight button on Educated Freedom.
And pay. All right, to Educated Guyz. Subscribe. Peace.
Peace.